Rambling with the Brahms. What's up? How's it going? Let's see here. YouTube. Videos. I got 3 people watching. Hey, Leo. I see you followed me. Eddie Gross. How's it going? 50 subscriber giveaway. Share.
What is going on YouTube? I am coming out today with...
Close that. All right. I downloaded a random YouTube comment generator the other day, and I was getting all the details entered here for my phone for when I do hit the nets to figure out what's going on. Hey, Alan, thanks for following me over here. I didn't mean Lord, I just took everybody from Miss Suey and Big Matt. I won't try to do that. I'm sure here in just a few minutes, Big Matt will figure out one of his numerous devices to sign in here. It's been a day today, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We had 1/8 of an inch of rain between 4 a.m. and about 9 a.m. today, and we went from solid ground to knee-deep mud on my job site that I'm on. So it's been a not so pleasant day walking around a muddy, slick job site with a bum knee. Okay. I definitely need to watch Miss Health and Beauty's TV, see if I can find me some, at least some health tips, because I tore my ACL June 2nd of 2008. I was at my granddad's house. I had a fishing rod and a rod holder at the end of his pier. I was up under the boathouse preparing bait for another rod, and the first rod started pulling drag with a fish on it. I went to go down the pier. My left leg went through the pier, and just the top of the pier was just about 4 inches below my left knee, and I fell forward with my leg just below my knee stuck in the pier, and hyperextended my left knee and tore my ACL, my PCL, messed up my cartilage, messed up the meniscus. I've had arthroscopic surgery about 4 years after that and had some cleanup done to it, but it has never been the same since. And every now and then it randomly likes to pop and dislocate and pop and relocate. And colder weather and rain makes it that much worse. So, and the fact that I have slowly crept from about 200 pounds back then to about 250 at 6'2". I need to start finding something to do a little more healthy to lose some of this weight. Maybe I can prolong a full knee replacement a little bit longer. One thing I need to do either tonight or tomorrow is I'm going to have to go through all my subscriber list and figure out if there's anybody subscribed to me that I'm not subscribed back to. I haven't checked that this week yet. Hey, Mr. Ernie, I see? I hadn't seen many other people yet that I hadn't already said hello to. While I'm waiting for a few more people to get in here, is there anything y'all would like to ask me? As you can see from the background, I'm staying in a hotel because I'm about 7.5 hours away from home. So please excuse the suitcase on the bed in the background. I'm kind of living out of it. Ernie, I'm the same way. I'm beat tonight. It's been a rough day. I got that on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to turn this heat down. It was a little bit cool in here earlier, so I turned on the heat and it's starting to get a little too hot. Miss Irene, I am a CEI, which is a construction and engineering inspector. I go to different job sites wherever my company sends me, and I test soils for how well they're compacted and test to make sure that they can withstand the weight of the building. I test concrete to make sure it comes at the proper slump, proper air content, and that it's in spec, and take samples for strength of the concrete. I look at rebar. Look at a little bit of everything on job sites and make sure everything goes according to spec, and try to build buildings to where they can meet spec and at the most cost efficient way possible. All right, first time fishing adventures. What's up? How's it going, buddy? I know me and first timer have been doing a lot of fishing together here lately. He lives probably about 15-20 minutes from me, so you will definitely be seeing a lot of collabs between me and him coming up. Matter of fact, this past Saturday we went out, and before I could catch any fish to amount to anything, my SD card filled up because I made a rookie mistake and forgot to dump it. So hopefully First Time Fishing Adventures will be posting a video here shortly of our fun and adventurous day out on my little Coleman Crawdad boat. I think we ended up with 6 or 7 fish combined. He missed a big blow up on top water, and I set a fish with, I think it was 15 or 17 pound fluoro, and felt weight, felt a couple of head shakes, and nothing after that. I have no idea what I hooked. All I know is it was big. It felt like it was going to be an awesome fish, and it snapped me off clean. And I think I about cried in the background of his video. Just loving life. All right. How are you doing? Just loving life. That is a new name. Just found out about you last week and joined. Where'd you come? Did you come from another YouTube page, Just Loving, or how did you find me? Just out of curiosity. because I'm not sure I've actually seen your name before. I could have overlooked you in some of all the lives I've been in. That's the good thing about Dustin. Next time, there probably won't be another dink tournament this year. I'm sure there'll be a couple in 2022, both between Bass Slingers and Warrior Hearts tournaments. Both of those pages are on Facebook, and you can find Bass Slingers or Warrior Hearts. That's mainly the two that I fish tournaments with. Bass Slingers has a quarterly duels tournament, which me and Blake Dotson, who just came in, are supposed to be dueling next week, either this coming Sunday or next Saturday, whichever works best. I will be making a video off of that duel. Hopefully, Blake decides that all he can catch is a 13-inch or less fish, and I can catch 14 or 15-inch fish. But we will see this weekend when it happens. All right. Yeah, Jay had a dink tournament. He had it at 100 fish limit right before he found out about his current medical situation. So hopefully, since he had some good news today, hopefully we can get him back healthy and he'll start doing more tournaments again. Cat Garcia, how's it going? That's right, Dustin, you are in the duels as well. Oh, Coastal Water, that would be my lovely wife. I'm sure my lovely daughter's probably watching too. Nice to have her in here supporting me. That's pretty cool. Definitely have to say thank you to Coastal Waters for the we love you, Daddy. That would be from my little 4-year-old. Let's see. They definitely support me. She's been very nice about letting me fish some of these tournaments and stuff, even though I've been out of town way more than normal. So being able to go home and spend time with them and still have time to go out and fish my duels and fish any tournaments that I get to get into on weekends, I do definitely thank her. She's my number one supporter, or both of them are. 351 Cleveland, how's it going? Thanks for coming in here. Let's see. I did see First Time Fishing Adventures a little bit ago, but I don't see him right now. There he is. As long as we can go pier fishing. It ain't gonna be but a couple more weeks. I'm hoping me, you, Miranda, First Time Fishing Adventures, and maybe his son will go with us, and maybe we can get Paul Mambassin and we can all go down there. Because I really would like to get to Oregon Inlet or somewhere like that, because I saw a video today they were catching some good size croaker and some nice Spanish mackerel, and there was actually some gray trout showing up around Avon. So if there's gray trout there, I'm sure there's some in Oregon Inlet right now. Yeah, I would really love to have a mess of croaker right about now, or whiting. Either one would be awesome fish for a fish fry. I think there's actually some sheep's head still around that were illegal. I watch a guy he's from down around Midway down in Florida called Bama Beach Bum. Or actually, he might be from Bama, but he's part of the clickbaiters group down in Florida and Alabama with Bama Beach Bum, Bearded Brad, Angler Up with Brant, Cameraman Ron. Those are some of the channels I enjoy watching for the fishing down around Florida. But Bama Beach Bum has been up here on the Outer Banks doing a lot of fishing from the surf and from Avon Pier here lately, over the last week or so. So that's been pretty cool to see them coming up into our neck or into my neck of the woods. But you first man, pole man fishing tournament. Okay. That was just a couple weeks ago that me first time fishing adventures and pole man had the 2v1. I will actually be editing that video tomorrow as and that will be the one that goes out on Thursday. So you'll see me and first time fishing adventures on my boat, and you should be able to see all three of our catches. I had I think it was a 14 and it's like a 14 and a half and a 15-inch fish, I think, because I ended up with like 29 inches that day. Or no, it was 14 and a quarter and 14 and a half. It's just under 29 inches that day. And first time fishing adventures on his very last cast threw a top water bait, and as soon as it hit the water, a bass rolled on it and he caught that fish. So that was pretty cool. And we also found a whopper plopper up in a tree that day that he has gone out and caught a couple of nice fish since then off of the bait we found. Seismic Fisher, what's up? Joy Stewart, how are you? Got lots of people in here supporting me tonight. There's Paul Man. Well, Paul Man, that's not a here we go. I found a subscriber in here that I didn't even just loving life. He said he came from y'all, so but I know Paul Man really wants into this because I know this is the bait he really likes, especially during a spawning time. It's a Zoom 8-inch Magnum Lizard in Junebug color. And one of the other baits, this is a bait that I used this past weekend, Red Eye Shad by Strike King. I actually used this exact bait and caught 2 fish on it back-to-back cast and had one get off. Needed to do a daughter versus wife pick up the baits. Yeah, I need to figure out where I can and can't film that for that. And then I got also in the giveaway on top of those baits is a 4-aught EWG fusion hooks. These are what I started with, and now I've switched over to switched from fusion hooks to vector hooks, but I couldn't get vector hooks in time. So, and the littlest weights that I could find are bullet sinkers. Is these little 1/4-ounce bullet sinkers here. I normally like the 3/8 or that are just a little bit smaller, but quarter ounce works just as well. Custer War said, "Hey, first time. I need to get First Time Fishing Adventures and Paul Man over to the house, or we all need to go out and eat sometime together, so we can introduce our other halves to each other." Oh, Mr. Kitty Whiskers is in here. That's something I want to start doing more once I ever get back home, is get more into some catfishing. And hopefully March, April, and May, when the hickory sheds start running again, I can get back into catching some bait and all that stuff. Let's see, been up here about 20 minutes. It's showing on my end I had 10 people watching. I think there may be more than that in here. Let's see. For this here, I go to on my phone, I have a comment picker. As you can see right there, I've pulled up the 50 subscriber giveaway video. I hit share, go to the comment picker, and I've already typed in a filtered command for specific text, which I said to put hashtag 50 subscriber giveaway as a comment. I will hit next. Load comments here. Let's see. It says there is a total of 27 comments that it has picked up. So without further ado, with most everybody in here, hey, reeling with the Gibsons, I just saw you come in. Let me hit pick winner, and the winner will be, let's see if it will, I can't get focus here. It says the winner is Ama's Friend. AMA''SFRIEND. So Ama's Friend. I'm trying to, there we go. It's showing up a little bit right there. We got it. Ama's Friend. I did not move anything. So there you go. That is who won. He is not here. Pick again. I wish I could do that. I had no idea when I announced this giveaway. I was at 38 supporters at the time. I think at the start of this video, I was at 115, which just blows my mind that y'all have supported me and blown my channel up that much, because it's only been less than 2 weeks from the time I decided to do a 50 subscriber giveaway to the time that I am now at, it's saying 116 right now. So somebody has subscribed while I was doing this live. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Facebook has been Facebook, sorry. It's been a long day. YouTube has been very crazy with their with their supporters lately. I do know I heard Outdoors with Big Matt say the other day that when you add somebody from a live stream, you need to not only do you hit the like button, you have to watch I think 5 minutes of a video and leave a meaningful comment about the video you like and watch for that 5 minutes for it to stick. The Louisiana Outdoor Experience. How are you doing tonight? Okay, bro. Brom is saying it's 3 minutes of the video, so I stand corrected. But if you do all of those steps, like, support, watch a video, leave a comment, and you are good to go, and it should hopefully stick at that time. Daddy on TV. Did you stream me to the TV? So she streamed me to the TV, then I'm on a 58-inch flat screen back at the house for my daughter to hear me and see me. That ought to be interesting. Hey, Panda. My daughter's nickname is Panda, so that's who I was just saying hello to there. But all right, is there anything while I have people on here? Hey, Daddy. Is there anything that y'all would like to know or pick my brain about for information? I will say I grew up commercial fishing and recreational fishing, and in 1999 we had a terrible flood in eastern North Carolina from Hurricane Dennis hit us, went offshore, circled back around, hit us again. And about a week later, Hurricane Floyd hit us and left devastating floods in our area. So, after that, it kind of ended my commercial fishing career, and I started just straight recreational fishing. What is the biggest bass you have caught in the lake you normally fish? The biggest bass I have caught was in 2019. It was 8 pounds, 11 ounces. The biggest bass I have caught out of that pond/lake this year has been about 3 pounds, 15 ounces. What are the plans that you have for your Coleman boat? My little Coleman boat, I have a subscriber that has said that he should be trying to get me a trolling motor, so I will be putting that on. If he doesn't, first of the year, I'll see about buying me a trolling motor. I'm trying to get some plywood to stabilize the floor some, and I will probably be getting some more comfortable seats for it. And hopefully between putting some swivel seats, putting plywood with carpet in the floor to help stabilize that, and a trolling motor, it'll make that boat just an awesome place to fish. I need to go on. Paul Man Basson has a video. I need to go look that up myself on how to take a regular everyday cooler and turn it into a live well. Dustin, I will do a video of the progress of that. It's just a matter of when I get the materials in. I did get a couple of scrap pieces of plywood a couple weeks ago. I did not film anything because I just put a couple of scrap pieces in before I went fishing this past weekend, and me and First Time Fishing Adventures definitely saw that it made an improvement to the floor. If you had one lake to go fish for a day, where would it be? Seismic fisher, I would love to go down to Lake Okeechobee down in Florida, or to the lake that the Guggen squad shoots their Guggen weed going down in Mexico. Just because I would love to have a chance at another 10 plus pound bass. I have not caught one of those in probably, I'd say it's probably been close to 5 years now since I had my last double digit bass. Thank you, Suey. I appreciate the thumbs up, ma'am. I believe I left one on yours also over there earlier in your live. Yeah, the day we had our little 2v1 tournament, he had that mountain stream versus beach shore fishing. Just because I'm not as good at mountain stream fishing, and I find that it is more of a challenge to not only find a mountain trout, but keep them hooked and catch them. I would love to. I would love to go back to the mountains of North Carolina and fish some more for trout. And not only that, I would love to find me a guide that can help me master the fly rod I have better up there. Uh, First time, she's a good one to pick up. She is very supportive, and her live streams can be very fun at times. And as she says, don't forget to use the daddy finger. I know Daddy Finger song very well because I do have a 4-year-old that listens to it constantly, and I do not plan to sing that song, at least not on live. I will for my daughter. But beach shore fishing, I do like that, but considering I'm so close, I love doing that. Do you like fishing in cold weather? Uh, Blake Dodson, I fish on any day that ends in Y. If I could fish, if I could get this channel to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized, I would quit my job in a flat second if I knew I could support my wife and kid and pay all of our bills. And I would fish every single day. It wouldn't matter rain, shine, snow, sleet. In a hurricane, I've fished in about anything. I have actually been out on a boat before on the Albemarle Sound in North Carolina in the middle of January. And when I got back into the dock, the guy that was with me, there was freezing spray that was so bad he had to beat the ice off of my hands so I could let go of the steering wheel. So I don't mind cold weather at all. When was that caught, Joy? The largest bass in America was caught in Lake Fort, Texas. All right, Mr. Ernie, take care. Be safe. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming by and supporting me and being in the live stream, sir. I appreciate it. Let's see. Blake, I will say my most favorite time of year for where I live at is normally March, April, and May. And sometimes if it's warmer, that can be also into February because we'll have hickory shad and American shad coming up the rivers with striped bass right behind them. And I love catching those on light tackle. And then you also have the bass spawning and bedding up so you can catch those and all. There's just a whole array of different species I can catch during that time. Do I like fishing a jerkbait? Yes, I do. And favorite cold water bait? Normally, winter time, I like to slow it down and either throw a Texas rig or actually a jerkbait's one of my favorites. I'll throw a jerk bait out. I'll jerk it a couple times, and I'll jerk 2 times, and then count to 5 to 10. Reel up the slack and jerk a couple more times. Count to 5 or 10. Last year in 2020, I had 8 double ups in the wintertime in the pond I normally fish with a jerk bait where I would catch a bass on the front hook and a bass on the back hook at the same time. So I definitely do like a jerk bait coming into this time of year. If not that, I will drag a big jig down on the bottom or some type of worm deep. Outdoors with Big Matt, one of my number one supporters right there. I do appreciate it. Though I do think he might be third in line. He has definitely helped this channel grow more than most anybody. Paul Man, and between 2019 and 2019, the pond I normally fish, I had 65 fish just that year over 4 pounds. And I think I had 10 doubles in 2019. I had 8 in 2020. I've had 3 this year so far in that pond. For some reason this year, the bass have not schooled up chasing the shad spawn like they normally do. But then again, I've also been out of town a lot more with work this year than what I have in the past couple of years. So I haven't been able to fish as much. So my numbers have tremendously dwindled. I also think we are in a regrowth year or two. I've been fishing the same pond right at 13 and a half years now. And it seems like every 5 or 6 years, I'll catch big fish for a little while. And I'll catch big fish like 4+ pounds for 2 or 3 years. And then I'll go a year or two where all I can catch is 1 pound to 2 pounds. And I happen to be in one of those transitional periods where I'm catching the 1 to 2 pound, 3 to 16 inch bass. not that 18 to 24-inch ones. First time I heard backlash, that reminds me of backlashing. That is actually where I got my name, Just Loving Life. Me, First Time Fishing Adventures, Paul Man Basson, and a buddy of ours, HK2 Productions, were all out on Memorial Day. And I think I spent more time picking out backlashes than I did fishing. I said, okay, that's it. I am calling my channel Backlash Fisherman because that's all I seem to do. All right, Coastal Water. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for streaming me to our TV. Panda, I love you and good night. Love you, honey. Y'all two sleep tight. I will talk to y'all in the morning. Did see Outdoors with Big Matt in here. Big Matt, Coastal Water is actually my wife. So if you want that, she doesn't have much. I don't know if she has any videos on her page, but she will support you. I'm pretty sure. At some time, we might need to get together and go down and see Big Matt sometime. 351 Cleveland. Yeah, Big Matt put a lot of people on my channel. A lot of my, let's see, 50, 60, a lot of my 67 subscribers I've gotten, or supporters, over the last 2 or 3 weeks comes between Matt, which is Bass Brim and Beyond, Bass Brim and Beyond, Small Water Charters, and Yee Fishing was on a live stream. I gone up there because I was subscribed to Bass Brim and Beyond. From there, I found Outdoors with Big Matt, and from there, I have found all of y'all. Been a plumber for 45 years now. I'm fishing and loving life. That's a long time to be a plumber. Just loving life. Where are you from? Just out of curiosity, sir. In case I ever have a plumbing question to ask, because I'm hoping when I get my taxes back at the first of the year to take about a week off and try to replumb my house. Because I think our house was built somewhere around 1948 or so. Yep. We do have a family channel that is called From the Mountains, from the shore to the mountains, or in between a shore and mountain, something like that. Okay, Tarboro, you are like 10 miles up the road from me when I'm back home. I live just north of Greenville in the little town of Bethel. So I'm sure you know where that is. Yep, Tarboro in the house. That's pretty cool. We will have to get together because I am hoping. Do you go to the? Hey, speaking of Brim, Bass and Beyond, and Matt will appear. How's it going, buddy? I was just shouting you out. I'm gonna have to get up with Amos' friend and see how I can get her to, or him to, send me a message on my email. I'll figure that out here in a little bit. Yeah, I was between shore between shore and the mountain. That will be our family page. When um, my daughter did have some medical issues and disabilities earlier on in life, so we haven't done as much traveling as what we used to before having the daughter. But now that she's getting a little older and we're getting over or learning how to cope with the disabilities that she does have, we are probably going to start doing a lot more traveling, going to different campgrounds and between either the Outer Banks of North Carolina or the mountains of North Carolina, or might stem out north or south some over the next year or two. So once I get that going, I will probably do a short live or video and tell y'all to go check out that channel and support me and the wife both over there, because that'll be kind of like a family vlog time where we'll probably do some cooking, some just family outings, whether we go to a pumpkin patch or go to I should I love to make it to OBX one day. That's on the bucket list for sure. I would love to get down there. Are you in Alabama or Florida, Brim Bass and Beyond? I know it's one of the Gulf states. I would love to get to go down there and fish someday. So we're gonna have to swap trips here in the near future. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get over my fear of heights and get on a plane and fly down there, or have you come up here, Alabama. Roll Tide. I had a contractor that was from Alabama about 3 or 4 years ago, and he was all about Alabama football and Roll Tide and everything like that. And ever since then, from being friends with him, I kind of got on the Alabama bandwagon for college football. Through and through, I'll always be an ECU Pirate fan, but they will never make it to a national championship in the foreseeable future. Yeah, I know you're a War Eagle. I've got many friends that are War Eagles, and I've got friends that are Alabama friends. I've got some family down around Louisiana that are LSU fans, and I got family in Texas too. So but I'll definitely be doing some family vlogs coming up. I'll put some of that on my channel as like shorts or sneak peeks, and just say, hey, go over to our channel over here and check it out, check the full video over there. But we will definitely be utilizing the secondary one. Rooster Outdoors, what's going on? I did my giveaway probably just before 9 o'clock, and I think it was Alma's friend that won the giveaway, just so y'all know. But now I've just turned it into a question and answer session. So Bass Brim and Beyond, do you catch a lot of snook down around where you're at, or is it a good little drive to get somewhere to catch a snook? Just out of curiosity. Because snook and mangrove snapper are a couple of the fish I would like to go down there and catch, and I wouldn't mind trying to find a peacock bass. Those are 3 of my bucket list fish. Another Alabama person in the house. As Suey says, don't forget to hit the daddy finger or the thumbs up on the video. I would appreciate it. Oops. One of my subscribers sent me a Facebook message. That was... Whew. Sorry, I'm a Atlanta. I don't know who y'all want to win the World Series, whether it's Atlanta Braves or Houston, but I am an Atlanta Braves fan, so I was trying to check on that game. I think they're playing tonight. It is currently the top of the fourth. Atlanta 3, Houston 0 with Atlanta at bat. Let's see. Peacock would be sweet. It's all freshwater here, close to Snook, are probably 8 to 10 hours from me. They're down from Central to South Florida. All right. That's good to know. Sometime need to get back up there and fish Lake Gunnersville. Gunnersville's lake would be somewhere I would like to go to. Silly, if you like my channel, you'll love his. If y'all like to actually see something other than a dink being caught, check out First Time Fishing Adventure or Paul Man Bassin. I can be on the same boat or same pond or same bank with them. I seem to catch all the 10 to 14-inch fish and lead the 15 to 20-inch fish for them too. I don't know what my problem has been this year. I can catch 3 or 4 times more than them, but I'm just not catching the quality. Quantity is definitely there. I haven't figured out the whole quality aspect of things. Whew. Boatless for 4 years. That is tough, Seismic. I feel that pain. I actually recently, I was supposed to be looking for a boat for Paul Man Bassin, and that's when I found the Coleman Crawdad. And I paid $280 for the Coleman Crawdad. And at the time, I had a Pelican 110 angler kayak, or no, Pelican Angler 100. And me being 250 pounds, by the time I put me and all my gear on it, I was right at, if not exceeding the level of weight capacity for it, and it was very unstable. So I ended up selling that kayak for $200 and ended up getting so I came out for $80 for my Coleman Crawdad, which was an awesome deal for me. Love your drone video. First time. Just I have actually been asking. I've asked for a drone for this Christmas, so hopefully I'll be able to start some drone video this coming up next year. Tinkerbell, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So I think I got Tinkerbell and Suey in here. Let's see. I don't want to be offensive, but Tinkerbell and Suey, y'all would be considered far east area for the map, correct? I believe. I think y'all are both across the Pacific Ocean from me. Because y'all are both in the Philippines, I believe, correct? Yes, ma'am, Miss Tinkerbell. I remember seeing you the other night. Davao City, Philippines. If I could pick anywhere in the world that I would want to go, I actually would not mind going to the Philippines. I don't know what it is about that area, but I've always wanted to go over there. I guess it's just something about the culture over there. I would like to go see everything and check it out and check out the food and stuff. Not to mention the. Hey, I had to leave for a minute. Don't know if someone asked this, but do you want to buy a bass boat? For me, no. I really don't. As much as I would love to have a bass boat for the looks of the bass boat, I don't have I don't have the job or the lifestyle to be able to afford a bass boat. And two, I just don't have the area to go for a bass boat. For where I'm at, I'm so close to the coast. I'm better off stability wise and being able to handle big water waves better in a 20 to 22 foot V bottom Key West center console. I would really like that. Probably would be my boat of choice if I was to get a fiberglass motorboat. Would be a Key West V hull that's 20 to 22 foot. Um, Probably with about a 350 four stroke on the back. Or I wouldn't even mind going up to like a 25 foot with two motors on the back. And I'm experienced enough with running boats and with the waterways in and off the coast of North Carolina. I would take a 25 foot boat out into the ocean and have no problems with it. Yes, ma'am. I remember that, Miss Tinkerbell. I think I jumped in on one of your lives the other night. That's a good idea, Backlasher Fisherman. if I ever had the money, Suey, I'm gonna have to go over there and check out the Philippines one day in life. Got you back, Brim. I'm glad y'all are able to connect to new people in here. That's nice to see people getting getting connected and supporting each other off of my channel. I like to help people just like y'all like helping me to grow. I like helping y'all grow, and I like helping everybody because we're all in this together. We're all trying to. We all had the same goal in mind: getting the supporters and the watch hours, and hopefully, eventually, at one day in time, becoming monetized and at least having a little bit extra pocket change to help with our addiction to fishing or whatever that may be. That trip with Brent and Beach Bum just about made my mind up on it. Made you. I'm considering moving down to the coast and selling my bass boat to buy a center console. Yeah, Cameraman Ron's boat around here, that is all you need. Just have a little center console, 18 to 20 foot. I mean, just out of the creek where my granddad lives, the river, which is the Tar River, or at that point it's the Pelican River. It's a 4 mile stretch from bank to bank. And you get out there on a bass boat, you can be on the south side, and if the wind's blowing from the south side, you're fine. You don't have any waves, but if the wind's been blowing out of the south all day long, you come back across that river, you're going to be hitting 3 to 4 5 foot waves easy when you get back to the other side if the wind's blowing 15 miles an hour or better. Um, I have actually sunk 2 boats out there in my lifetime. One, I got I got caught up in a thunderstorm, and a bolt of lightning hit a tree up on the bank, and I guess somehow or another that bolt of lightning went through the water and hit my engine and busted a hole in the back of my boat. And the other time that I had one time where I hit a piece of floating debris after a hurricane, busted a hole in the bow. And the third time I had a boat sink was I went around a point and I caught a wave wrong and almost capsized the boat, and I was standing in water about knee deep once the boat came back upright. Yeah, I actually saw that video, Brim Bass and Beyond. I've actually, this probably Thursday, I am going to go on Amazon and send them some fan mail. Um, I saw a tub of what I thought was cheese balls, like Cameraman Run lights, but they were pink. And I got to look at them. They say they are cotton candy cheese balls. And after what Cameraman Ron and Miss Sarah did to Bearded Brad with the 1v1 challenge, where Sarah ended up catching the biggest fish at the end of the video, and she told them both that they had to wear pink. I saw Bearded Brad wore his pink for a video, but I have not seen Cameraman Ron wear the pink for his video yet. So if I can send him the pink cheese balls, that would be a pretty cool gag gift for him. Seismic, have you ever caught a redfish before? My biggest red drum to date is 52 pounds and was 47 inches long on a piece of cut striped mullet. I actually caught this past Saturday. I was down at my granddad's place and didn't have a fishing pole down there for some reason or another. I was supposed to be going trick or treating with my 4-year-old. Instead, I decided while I was at my granddad's, I wanted to fish, so I pulled out a cast net, cast it around a few times. I caught 2 brim that were about 8 to 10 inches in length. I caught a striped mullet that was about 8 inches in length, and I caught a little rat red about 4 inches in length. Caught a small one in the surf off a Strike King Reef Fish Magic. Yep, that's the little spinnerbait by Strike King for redfish. Correct, Seismic? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. That video was a good one, Brim Bass and Beyond. I think I commented on that. I think I told him that you were a supporter of mine. I call Bearded Brad the Blackbeard of fishing, that all fish fear him. He got a good laugh out of that one the other day. I live up in North Carolina, and my hometown of Bath was actually where Blackbeard got married to one of the ladies there. First time, you just missed that. My biggest one was 52 pounds and 47 and a half inches. They're an awesome bunch of guys. Yes, they are. First time fishing adventures, that 52 pounder came just out of Kimball's Creek. I was using my catfish gear to catch that big drum. Or were you asking Brim Bass and Beyond what his biggest one is? Because he's a Matt or Matthew also. It gets confusing sometimes. Good Lord, I've already been up here over an hour. The time on these live streams go by quick. Let's see. Top of the fifth. Braves have 3 runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Oh, me. Okay. Yeah. In 2022, around end of August, middle of September time frame, we will have to take your boat out of Kimball's Creek, even if it's just me and you. We'll go down to Washington Crab House and get some striped mullet, and we'll go out of Kimball's Creek. And I know 5 or 6 good spots out there. As long as you got a good working depth finder, we can find a good break or two off of the mouth of Kimball's Creek between there and Pelican Point. I should be able to put you on a 20+ pound drum out there. Shouldn't be hard at all. And actually, that time of year, we need to remember to take your Whopper Popper, Spook Junior, or a nice jerk bait, and we will be able to. We might be able to find a tarpon rolling out there if we get out there around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The good thing about the time flying on your live streams is it also gives you good watch hours. Because I think when I first started doing lives 2 weeks ago, I was at like 20 or 22 watch hours. Now I'm close to 60. But then again, I've also gone from 38 subscribers to 115 or so. I ate that Five Guys burger and my acid reflux is acting up tonight. YouTube subscription. Let's see. We got Texans Down Under, Fishing with Big Mike. And then Dobson Explicit Channel. Dobson's Explicit Channel and Texans Down Under are both running the same live stream right now. Texans Down Under is running her MJC candy giveaway on both of her channels. And then back again, Hundo Hunting on the Tennessee River Life with Fishing with Big Mike. Wait, the good thing right now for Bass Brim and Beyond and Seismic Fisher right now is I'm glad that y'all are both out of hurricane season just like us. At least we get to breathe a sigh of relief until next summer at this point. I know y'all got hit pretty hard a couple of times this year, and we got spared. Tinkerbell, let's go have coffee, guys, while we are listening to the host. Tinkerbell, it's so cold here, I need more than coffee to warm up right now. But I can't drink coffee right now because it is 9:43 p.m. on Tuesday night still. I think you're at almost 10 a.m. on Wednesday there, correct? Gotta run too. Good night, everybody. We'll try and catch the next one. Depending on how many people are on live tomorrow night, I'll probably pop up here about 8:30 tomorrow night also, Brim Bass and Beyond. Unfortunately, sitting around a hotel gets boring, so I kind of hop up here and go live just to interact with people. Because I'm definitely a people person. I like interacting. I love talking. So I might actually try to pull up StreamYard tomorrow night and see if anybody wants to hop up on here with me while I'm live. I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Tinkerbell, I'm actually probably about to get off of here my own self and get me a shower and head to bed because I had to be up at 5:30 tomorrow and be on the job site at 6:30. So I've got to get to bed my own self and get ready for tomorrow, for work tomorrow. All right, thank you everybody for coming in here tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful, safe night for the ones in the U.S. going to bed. Tinkerbell and Suey, y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. And once I wake up tomorrow morning, I will definitely probably be checking out y'all's vlogs and live streams tomorrow while I'm on the job site. First time fishing adventures, shoot me a call here in just a few minutes. I'll talk to you before I go to bed. But anyways, everybody have a wonderful night. I am going to hit end stream. I guess I can say congratulations to Alma's friend real quick at the end of this, and I will try to get it with him and get him my email to send me his information. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night or day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. I'm glad we're helping each other grow. All right. Everybody take care. Oh, there's Marino right there at the end. Thank you for coming, Marino's Mysteries. I appreciate the comment right there at the end.